What is going on, everybody? Matic222 back at you guys with another figure review. Today we are looking at the Thanksgiving. What's this dude's name? What is going on, everybody? Matic222 back at you today with another figure review. Today we are looking at the Ultimate John Carver from Neca. This is, of course, from the Thanksgiving movie that just came out last Thanksgiving. So looking at the package really quick, you can see the nice this was the movie poster right in front. Does say Thanksgiving there will be no leftovers. You got the tagline, Ultimate John Carver action figure. Top of the box, it just says Thanksgiving. Same image on the side, just more compact. And then on the back we can see some images of the figure and some of the different accessories. It says Thanksgiving on the bottom. Same thing on this side. Then on the bottom there, just words and stuff. So all right, so this is standard NECA style packaging, NECA Ultimate style packaging. So it does open up. Figure immediately looks great to me. So let's just go ahead and get this guy out of the box, and then we'll take a closer look. All right, so now that we got the figure out of the box, we can kind of take a closer look. Somebody did point out when this guy was announced that it's basically just on Michael Myers' body, and whoever posted that, I want you to know that really upset me. But that is what it is. So okay, so first off, taking off the hat, you can see he does come with 3 different masks, and of course a wide multitude of hands. So he's got 2 of these kind of holding hands, 2 trigger hands, and 2 of these. So he does have, and again he has trigger hands there. So he does have multiple hands, no real fists or anything of that nature, and he does sort of come with 3 different masks, which is very cool. And you can see so he's got the bloody one, and then the burnt one, and then the regular one. If you saw the movie, he puts the burnt one on top of the hot counter. And then for removing it, pretty simple. Like you just, there's a little port right there, and then you just kind of push it in like so. You could put the hat there. So very cool. Always nice to have different options. And there he goes. All right, in terms of sculpting, it is just a standard Michael Myers body, so he's just kind of in the overalls, but there is some nice kind of detail. Like I love all the like ruffles, just kind of making it look like it doesn't fit super snug. So I do like that. I do always appreciate that. Articulation, he does have a double jointed elbow, which gives you a pretty good range of motion. I've never kind of seen this before. I don't know if this is new, or I'm just not paying enough attention, but it looks like he has one joint up here and then a totally separate joint down there. So it's not it is a double joint, but it's not that this part is double jointed. It's just that there's 2 separate joints, one in the bicep and one in the elbow. So that's kind of neat. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So definitely that's cool. The wrist does rotate, and it does of course hinge. And then you got a little ab crunch in the body. Not really though. See, this is like a plastic overlay, which does hide the torso articulation. So it is technically there, but you can't really do too much with it. And then the legs do move out this far. You can kick pretty far forward, not really that far back, because it, of course it is he does have that trademark NECA diaper double joint on the knee, so you can get a good range of motion with that. And the ankles do rotate and they do rock. You can do a lot with that. Don't want to push it to the limit too much. As far as the head goes, it does move side to side. You do get a pretty decent forward and back. And just really quick, just popping the mask off for a second. Definitely dig that face sculpt, man. Like, he's definitely got the crazy eyes going on. I don't know that anyone's gonna display him without the mask, and I guess they didn't want to give him probably an alternate head, like an alternate portrait, because if you haven't seen the movie, you don't want to know who this is, right? But I feel like Neca on the under the mask, I feel like they didn't need to go that hard, but they did, and I appreciate that. So, in terms of other accessories, so he comes with this musket, which painted pretty nicely, looks really dope. I think Neca killed it with that. Comes with this axe, and I love sort of the paint apps on here, like the kind of mud and muckiness. Just Neca really killed it with this guy. Comes with a sledgehammer. Comes with the tranquilizer gun, which if you saw the movie, then you sort of know where this comes into play. And then the meat tenderizer, same deal. If you saw the movie, you know where this comes into play. And then two separate knives, so more of like a kitchen knife, and then almost more like a hunting knife, or if you will. The only issue with these ultimates, I wish he came with weapon storage on the figure, which I know technically he's not walking around with this tranquilizer gun like holstered, but it would just kind of be nice to have that option. I'm a big proponent of being able to have my figures holding all of their accessories, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there, I suppose. In closing, I do gotta say I do like this figure a lot. I do think Neca nailed this character perfectly. The only thing that has been a little cumbersome, the hat does not like to stay on. The hat has just fallen off. There you go. You can see it again. The hat has fallen off several times during filming this review, but all in all, it's fine. It's not the most egregious. I do wish maybe he did have an alternate head where the hat was just kind of stuck in place, or I wish the hat stayed a little better. But all in all, this is a really great figure. I know we got a Toonie Terrors one and we got the 8-inch cloth one. I think this is the best one. I'm super happy to have this character in my collection. Neca, please do more horror figures like this. I've been loving all of the Universal monsters, but come on, let's get some more slashers. We need some more slashers in our horror collection. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. As always, you guys are truly amazing, and I do appreciate you guys so much. The goal is to have more reviews, more content this year. So please make sure, if you're not already, please do consider subscribing so you don't miss any of that stuff. Like the video if you do like it. Of course, dislike it too if you didn't like it. That's totally fine too. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this figure. If this is something you're going to be picking it up for your horror collection, or maybe just you want to have them for your Thanksgiving decor. I know that every October this guy's going to be coming out. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, as always, thank you so much. You guys have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will see you hopefully in the next video. Really quick, one more thing. Do, of course, check out my new podcast, Matt Talks Pop Culture, on Spotify. I will leave the link in the description. Have a good one, and bye.